Keep an eye on Schaffelberg today. Came off the bench in the last match, had a goal, now gets the start rewarded. He can be dangerous, but he'll stretch forward, which allows McGlynn to tuck inside on that left foot to be the primary playmaker. And Inali is the game breaker.
The type of occasion both have longed for. With a win, Nashville are in, but for Houston, 1 point away. And on the outside, looking in. At Geodis Park, away we go. Thrashed through now, perhaps an early opening for Nashville. There's a half-hearted appeal for handball. The ball still alive as Mukhtar!
You could tell from the kickoff the intent. They were going to pin Houston back in the box, and it's Andy Nahar, the right back, that gets forward once again. Doesn't give the handball here, but they continue to press for second ball.
First time since entering Major League Soccer in 2020. We spoke to BJ Callahan, who said to us the other day, that's the aim, is to get back into the posters and then have some work to do. Now then, the referee may have a decision to make. It's a free kick to Nashville, no doubt, but it's a red card brandished.
It's been a nightmare and not allowed them to get any sort of peace at all. And sees Sviatchenko, loses the ball, it comes off the pressure.
Corner played in, not cleared away, lashed towards goal, fabulous save, and back in, and wide.
Houston have been reeling, just having to hold back and wait for the substitution, and Nashville have just poured it on, and it's a good save from Bond on the first, and Palacios redirects this. It takes a slight deflection there.
Palacios. Nahar with room to manoeuvre. Nahar, and Mukhtar again!
Nashville just parks Nahar on this right flank. You can see on the inside, Schaffelberg tucks in, that creates space, and then Hani just finds that pocket in between the lines. And
now Palacios brings it forward. Into Nahar. Nahar's ball in. Saric!
And with Houston being so tight, the wide areas is where you're going to find time and space. And once again, it's Nahar who stands this one up, and on the back shoulder is where.
Here's a touch for Saric. Taxeth manoeuvring the ball inside. Yazbek never shy of pulling away from a challenge. May have come off the worst in that one, though. McGlynn brings it forward now for Houston Dynamo. Inali on the ball. Here come the Dynamo. The effort towards goal. Brilliant! My word, what a finish! It's a stunning goal from Junior Urso, and what a way to find his first for Houston Dynamo!
Down a man against the ball. You need your strikers to do some work, and Ponce wins that first tackle on Yazbek, and then McGlynn opens up the space, this patience here to find Denali. You can see them shifting to one side, and then it drops to Urso, and this run right here from Griff Dorsey makes you think a little bit he's going to play it wide, and Urso says, never mind that, going to just curl this perfectly into the top corner, and now down a man on the road. Houston bring level 1-1 in this match. What a strike.
Well, it's a sumptuous finish from the 36-year-old Junior Urso. As Red Bull New York have lost at home to New York City FC, meaning that Nashville SC are back in the playoffs. Saric!
Houston down a man. They're going to shift from one side, and the big diagonal is going to open it up. And it stood up really well.
Mule involved in the build-up on the far side. Forward now for Mukhtar. Onside. Mukhtar. Saric again! And smashed in by Andy Nahar, who is having the time of his life in Music City.
It's a great run from Mukhtar, running across the back line into the space, into the depth, and immediately he picks his head up and finds his strike partner. Stands it up to Surge, and a fantastic save there from Bond. But who else? Andy Nahar, the right back, always lurking on the back post, and smashes this one into the corner. It's been a career season for Nahar. For me, a best 11 player, MLS All-Star, and at a crucial time of the season, done a really good job of managing this game.
Taxeth has his pocket picked. It's a fantastic save from Joe Willis goal. Houston Dynamo. BJ Callahan was fully aware, fully understood that it's a long-term project. It's Nashville 2.0, and Nashville 2.0 are into the playoffs.
just a real naive start from us. Just an unacceptable start. And before we knew it, game was, in some ways set up to not have success, and that's very, very disappointing. Again, it was. We spoke about the energy that they were going to bring. It's a great building. They've got a lot of good energy and fans, and we were naive. We thought we could build through it, and again, you talk about it, and for some reason, it wasn't the start we needed, and that's the bad news. The good news is they worked really hard and get back into it. And then the second, half again, another start, and again, it's just a frustrating night overall. And again, a lot of hard work, but that's just a part of this. The experience, the know-how of going into the road environments and surviving the first 10, 15 minutes. And overall, we've done a good job with that this year. And tonight, we didn't. And so, it's the red card. Yeah, probably, maybe. There's probably a chance he could not do it, and he, even reaches for the yellow, and then changes his mind. So I don't know. But I can't fully argue with it, even though I will. But that's it. That's all I got.
All right, thanks for that. We'll start with David here in the room.
Ben, uncharacteristic red card, right, from a veteran, a captain of this team. Does he tell anything to you or to the guys after?
I'm not going to talk about that. That's between us and the team.
And then, it's another final, right? Do you feel like with these games, the pressure just building up? How are you guys?
The pressure's been here for months. We've had to win games for months because that's the way this season has gone, and we've chased it. And this is, again, everyone puts the emphasis. This is the most important game. Yeah, they've been important since day one in this season, and so we can point to the current game and blow that up. But we're in this situation because of a long season where we've been chasing it and we haven't been good enough. But we're still in this thing. We got to look for some results now, and all we can do is take care of San Diego at home, and then hopefully again get the results where when we go into Kansas City, we can sneak in with a win there. 6 points gives us still a good chance, but this was a big miss tonight.
Fans out there in the section, what do you want to tell them?
I saw them walking the streets yesterday. I ran into them, and they were going down to have a little fun. So I'm glad they at least had one night of fun, because I'm sure it wasn't a lot of fun watching our group tonight. So apologize for that, but they'll stay behind us because that's what they do, and that's what fans need to do. And again, it's been a tricky year, but fans are, they can be disappointed and they can be upset. That's their right. But I hope they stay with us and give us some support next weekend. Show up and cheer us on because we need 6 points.
We'll go to Rudy. Go ahead, Rudy.
Hey, Coach. You mentioned about the early Nashville goal and the red card to Sviatchenko, but the first half response, Junior Urso scores a great goal to level things for you guys before half. What did you like about the way the team responded, with a man down?
Well, they worked their asses off, and we were fairly organized, and I thought we frustrated them. And that's what you look for. You look for set pieces or breakout, and we did a good job. And then to such a gut punch to go out there after you make some, you kind of collect yourselves and you get a breather at halftime, and to go out and again be a little bit passive again and give up an early goal in the second half, and it's a tough way. But both starts to each half was you can never win an away game if you start two halves in a bad way and give up goals, and especially down a man. But yeah, they worked hard. Players worked hard. That part I cannot complain about for a second this year. Every one of my players will give everything every play. This is what they do, right? And you see it. They're not quitting, and so that is. But that's not enough, right? Just working hard. There's a lot more to this game when we talk about winning.
And even with the tough loss, obviously the playoff race is still pretty tight. How do you keep the group, confident, focused after a tough night like this? With 2 games remaining, one at home and one away.
You win. I think we have to be honest as well, though, in this moment. And of course, there's a percentage chance if we get 6 points, we can be in the postseason still. But we have to be honest and not if we do what we did tonight, right? And that won't happen. We won't get 6 points if we are as naive as we were from the start of this game. And ultimately, look, that's on the coach, right? But it's a disappointing start. But there's optimism. There's always optimism. And by Tuesday, we'll have yelled enough at each other and second-guessed it and get our finger pointing out of the way, and we'll show up Tuesday and we'll be ready for San Diego, and then we'll be ready for KC.
And I guess last one for me, obviously not ideal, but at least you got to see a little bit of Sergio Santos out there. Just your thoughts on him. Obviously, hard for him to show up in this game.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one for any subs. I thought the subs, gave quality and energy, and I thought they did fine, and that includes Sergio, who is a big boy, and he's a handful. So he had some good moments. And he worked very hard, so that's all you can ask of him. And look, we had a couple looks there. Jack's one there towards the end, and 1 or 2 other little looks that still kind of stay in there. And so this team has fight, but you have to have this and savvy and know-how with the fight and running, and we missed a little bit of that tonight.
Thanks, Coach.
Good.
All
right.
Federico, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Federico Michaelis here. One could see from that kickoff that they were going to press high up, and they're an aggressive team. We know that from the start. Now, as a team that likes to build from the bottom and have possession, it looked like we could be in a dangerous position right from the start. Now, do you change? Do you readjust when you see a situation like that from the start? Do you have a plan B, or do you stick to your guns and go do what you came to do?
There you go. We don't tell our team to build out of the back from the get-go on the road. We talk about how tough environments are and surviving 10, 15 minutes, and sometimes that means we got to go direct. And, if the game says that we can build at times, okay, but you have to earn the right to play. And we say this constantly with this team. So to answer your question, yeah, I think we were very well prepared for what they were going to bring to us. And that's where I'm so disappointed in, again, just a really naive start. And I can't necessarily explain it. And I think we've done a pretty good job of that on the road all year. I'm pretty sure you've watched enough games. That hasn't been a trend for us on the road. We've been pragmatic, and we've hung in there for the first 10, 15 minutes, and we've earned the right with physicality and direct play. And, tonight, again, we just got away from it, and we dodged a bullet. We even got scored on, and we continue to do it. So it's all right. Again, that's, I'll take it, but not good enough.
All right, everyone. Thanks for jumping on. Got midfielder Junior Urso here. Junior, just to start off, just your thoughts on the overall performance, like getting a goal, coming back after going down, and the fight from the team.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Was a frustrated night for us because too early we have a red card. It's hard. We try to play well and do our best on the field. And also when we score, we think like, okay, we are back. And then again, in the first minute of the second half, they scored. So we are a little frustrated. So I'm still believe on the team. We are waiting for the results here to see what's happened. But if we still have a chance, we have to believe, we have to dream. So let's do our job before the opportunity. And then when the opportunity comes, we are ready. So we are a little frustrated, happy for the goal, but frustrated because the result is not so good.
Thanks for that. We'll start with David.
Junior, you mentioned the belief, right? And on that shot, you had to believe that it was going to go in. Just your confidence, how has it kept building up?
Yeah, I was training hard for have opportunity like that, like shoot outside the box. Also, I think I was playing well last game. I played well, and I was waiting for the opportunity to score my goal. And I was happy on the shoot because I was really alone there, and it was a great shot. Happy for the goal, like I told you, but if I can change for some points, for sure I change. But happy for the goal, but a little sad because the result is not good.
And then it keeps being a final, right? It doesn't get easier. Just these weeks of practice, how much do you feel like the team is in a groove? Knowing that every single game is important now.
Yeah, we have 2 more games, and of course we have to make 6 points. And also we have to watch another games and see what's happened. But we still believe, we still dream. We will play until the last whistle. So let's believe on the team, believe in our staff because they did a good job for us. So let's keep our mentality well to the next step.
All right, Rudy, you have a question?
Yes. Hey, Junior. Obviously, early goal, and from your perspective in the midfield, how tough was it to adjust after that early red card as well?
Yes, we was talking about that on the field and also in the locker. It's really hard to play when we have 10 against 11. When we are on the field, we watch everywhere and we see the space to cover. It's really hard. And of course, we got to tire more faster than normal. So it's really hard. And they have a good team. And it was really tough. But I think sometimes we did a good job there. We have a great minutes there. So let's think about the next, because today, to be honest, we are sad because we trained so well during the weekend for that opportunity. We play like a final, but I think we don't did it well like we want.
And obviously you mentioned, you guys try to stay organized before you go to keep fighting, and then Nashville scores quickly after halftime. But what do you think the team can learn from that stretch, Junior?
Yes, I think again we receive a goal like really early. Sometimes happen when the game starts. Sometimes in the second half, when it starts the second half. So I think we have to be wary every single minute. We have to wake up. I don't know how to explain in English, but I think we cannot sleep any moment in the game, especially against teams like that, because they are waiting for some mistake. We can see how they start the game. They try to make a long ball just to wait for us to throw in to press us. So they just wait for some mistake, and I think we make small mistakes there, and we have to learn with that, because we cannot do a mistake against good teams.
Junior, last one for me. You talked about it a little bit about moving on to the next game, but how do you personally keep confidence high after a night like this, knowing that the playoffs are still on the line?
Yeah, I'm still dreaming, like I told you. Last 5 years, I was playing the playoffs in the league, and I cannot think different. I believe on this group, this team. We have a great team, and sometimes we try to do what we're training, what the coaches tell us to do, and sometimes we made mistakes. But I'm still believing on this team, and I think we have a chance. So I'm still believe. I hope everything goes well in the other games to help us to be a chance to play at home and then against Kansas if it's possible.
Thanks, Junior. Congrats on the goal.
Thank you.
Federico, go ahead.
Hi, Junior. Federico de Michelis here. First of all, congratulations on the beautiful.
Thank you.
Goal. And thank you for your time. It's a long night. It's a short one for me. It was a very uncomfortable game from the start. They pressured very high and very aggressively from the very first second. Now, I'm sure that the team trained thinking about this during the week, and you were ready for a situation like the one that we saw. But sometimes the situations are a little bit overwhelming, the stadium, the people, the way that they press. How much pressure is there on the players to stick to the plan that you guys had during the week, instead of maybe, sometimes you just have to get out of the situation, kick the ball up, reset, restart, have a plan B. How much pressure do you guys feel to stick to those kinds of say, no, we have to do what we practice, what we know, play from the back, and do what we know best, instead of maybe finding a different solution for that particular moment, for that particular match?
Yeah, and during the week we was training and think about the pressure from Nashville. We know they are waiting for some mistake from us, and also we have like 2 or 3 solutions. We have a short game with the keeper to building, and also we have a long ball for our wingers. But I think we decide too late to use our wingers, and we keep it trying to play with the keeper like a short one, and then we try some balls with our number 9 or number 10 straight to Ponce, but was little late. They already scored goals, and we have a red card. But this is not excuse. I think we don't did well like we can do. So tonight was a sad night, but we still believe. We know soccer, everything happen, especially here in this league. I saw many things happen here, and Houston still believe. Let's wait what's happened the other games tonight and see if we have a chance. And if we have a chance, we will do our best, our 100%, to put our team there and try to be in the playoffs.
Thank you, Junior. Safe travels.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.